My name is Daniel, and like many people out there, I have wondered why civilizations rise and decline. But history has demonstrated that what sustains a civilization is not so much about the legacies of its past, but the present utility of those legacies by its descendants for a better future. One needs to wonder less, therefore, why Ejagham, having been an integral part of the Bantu revolution with many great inventions, is only on the fringes of African and world history today. However, that Ejagham may now endure forever, Ejagham tradition has been established to host, to promote, to harness and update Ejagham traditional practices and cultural expressions in order to safeguard and preserve Ejagham tradition as a true legacy of Ejagham people. Necessity, they say, is the mother of invention. And speaking at Ejagham Tradition Talk Show 2019, Ntufam Senator Professor Sandy Onor delivered a passionate message to awaken the Ejagham identity in all Ejagham people. Here is a rare message from a rare historian that substantiates what Ejagham tradition is all about.
I'm going to speak to you as a professor of history. That's how I'm going to speak to you, as a professor of history. And I'm going to speak to you as an expert in Ejagham history. If you read my work, I also explored the difference between the term Atam and Ekoi and Ejagham. If you study it, you will see that Ejagham people, even under colonialism, told the colonialists, we prefer our name, our real name, our identity is Ejagham. We have the richest civilization. Recently, Chinua Achebe made it very clear that CBD is an Ejagham thing. I stated it in my book. CBD means Nchebi. It's an Ejagham thing. It's so clear, it is there. We taught our neighbors all this. Then they are now taking it as their own and making it look so. And we are looking small, in spite of how great we are. We should be proud of our identity. You know, there is nothing negative about ethnicity if it is properly channeled. The fact that we are proudly Ejagham does not mean that we hate our neighbors. It means that we are trying to channel our God-given potential and identity and strength and capacity to achieve our purposes. And we have a right to do so. We have a right to do so. Because you cannot extract yourself from who you are, from your identity. Abuses are not just personal, they are also collective. Just as fame is not just personal, it's also collective. If you do well as a child, your family's name will go up. Your ethnicity will go up. If you do badly, the same will happen on the negative side. So we cannot afford to begin to not be proud of who we are. I was talking to my son the other day. He told me, Daddy, every day you talk to me about these Ejagham people, I go to the internet, I don't see them. You talk to me about, but when I go to the internet, what I see is different. I say, I'm about the only person who has been writing on by people. I want to encourage all other people to begin to write about them. That is why I congratulate these young people for what they are doing. Because what is pushed out there will be taken for true. When I wrote the history of the Ejagham people, I dealt with all those issues, including the fact that the Kwa are the original inhabitants of this area. I didn't go to the gutter with some of those people who were making too much noise. No. I'm a professional historian. I'm not being political. When I'm dealing with history, I'm dealing with facts. So I didn't go into that gutter to begin to make arguments with them. You said this. No, I am saying, no. When I talked about the Kwas as the original inhabitants of Calabar, I referred them to all the works of Ford, of Talbot, of all these people, David Nair, colonialists who were impartial. I quoted about 10 of them. If you want to fight with them. They had no business saying that you were the original inhabitant if you were not. So you see the way people protect their own. They protect their own. If people can protect their own like that, why can't we protect our own? And somebody comes to make you to feel shy or afraid of protecting your own, and you cringe. When your civilization is more superior than any other around, why will you cringe? Why are you afraid? In this debate, a lot of people are going back to themselves to say that what we have is our ethnicity, is our identity. We belong to Nigeria, but we belong to Ejagham first. We belong to Cross River, but we belong to Ejagham first. Do you understand me? The fact that I organize development along the lines of Ejagham does not make me any less a PDP man or any less an intellectual. Those are all platforms seeking for the furtherance of development, just as the Ejagham platform also seeks for development. In some of the books I'm going to distribute to you, depending on which one comes to you, are going to find that Ejagham culture is the richest around here. Mbe, we are the ones who have and own. And that is the truth. Nsibidi is our own. Read my works and read Achebe's last book, There Was a Country. The monoliths in Ikom dated 200 AD are Ejagham creation. I have dramatized that in my works before I left the university. We are great people. We are part of the Bantu revolution. In fact, we are an integral component of the Bantu revolution. If you study history, you are going to find that the Nigerian-Cameroon border is the epicenter of the Bantu revolution in Africa. And if you study Ejagham migrations and movement, you will see that our people were the very ones who migrated from that center. We are original to the original Bantu. That is why our language is called Ekoid Bantu. Yeah, read the double crab. We are Ekoid Bantu, and the characterization is very clear there. I'm not speaking sentiments or propaganda. I'm talking hardcore history with hardcore facts. As you go back, reflect on who you are. Think deeply. Be proud of your identity. And let us see how we can further ourselves politically and economically. God bless all of you.